What's up, everybody? It's your girl DJ Angel Ruby with Border Jump Music, and I'm here with Lewis on the track, producer, artist, writer, and brother of West Coast rap artist Sad Boy Loco, who's produced beats for Bone Thugs, Sad Boy Loco, of course, TQ, and more. So, Lewis, let's just jump right into it. I really want to know what got you started making music? Did you start making beats because your brother was rapping, or did he start rapping because you were making beats and he could just rap to it?
Honestly, him, my brother, and his friends were kind of my inspiration. When I first started, when they first started, they would make music in the bedroom and shit, and I'd be at the door just trying to peek and trying to see what they were doing, and I just found it interesting and how they can make a song out of nothing,
Right.
And then as I kind of started, gaining interest in it, I started learning about the programs and how to do it and stuff like that. Then I kind of started rapping and stuff like that, and started making beats because no one was making me beats, and I didn't want to have to buy them. Um, which is good, because later down the line, it kind of, everything kind of fell into place. But I started making beats at like 14.
Nice. What was your go-to program? Like, did you have a keyboard and an PC? Like, did you use Fruity Loops and a computer? Like, how did you actually get started into making beats, and what was your go-to method?
I started on Fruity Loops. I use Pro Tools now because back in the day, Fruity Loops, as a lot of people know, wasn't compatible with a Mac. And I felt that going the day I land in a big studio or something, they're gonna have a Mac. They're not gonna have a PC,
Right.
and I'm gonna have to pull up, make a beat or something. If they want me to make a beat from scratch, how am I gonna do that? So I switched over and I started learning on Pro Tools, and it's great. I like it, but I do wish I had the old version of Fruity Loops still. I know the ins and outs of it, and I tried practicing, or I tried checking out the newer version, and it's just like I confused the hell out of me. I didn't like it. I mean, I learned all by ear. I never took no classes or nothing like that. Everything I learned has been by ear
That's
and
awesome.
by self-taught, self-teaching myself. And I'm not gonna lie, I pick up tips from different people here and there, different engineers. I'm not gonna say I learned it all on my own, but I mean, for the most part, I had to navigate through the program, and
Absolutely.
trial and error. Yeah, but I started off with Fruity Loops and the keyboard. It's crazy, and just little like computer speakers, not even like studio speakers. That's until we like had to go out and actually put together a studio.
So, when you and your brother Sad Boy Loco both really got started making music, did you record songs onto tapes or CDs and distribute them on the streets? Or was the time fast enough that you could just record and, immediately upload something to social media?
At the time, um, my brother, my brother was put like him and his friends. I guess one of them, the very first CD that they ever put out. I didn't do any production on it, but they had, I guess the dude had printed up so many certain copies and gave a certain amount to each artist that was on the CD, But at first it was just selling it selling it out the trunk, I guess you'd say. There wasn't really the social media wasn't cracking yet, so you'd have to go out and get it, put them in. My brother's homie owns a 99 cent store right here, so he put the CDs in his and and so his merch or shirts or whatever into the store, and as that's out, he have an envelope right there with it. So it was mostly out the trunk, I'd say. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna I feel like if you're I feel like it starts within your kind of neighborhood in your area. Once you grow a buzz there and everyone likes you, it kind of release and talk, and eventually someone's gonna hear about you. Like that's the cat in that city. That's
Right.
that's that dope artist from that city.
Right.
But it was all mainly like kind of the areas around here, Santa Barbara, the surrounding kind of smaller, well, not smaller cities, but the cities surrounding Santa Barbara that would kind of grow accustomed to that.
Very cool. So to me, that holds an even bigger impression. Like, obviously, the people that are more local to you are going to be the ones that create the platform that, would make something, go viral, for example. Even in today's world where social media is used so frequently, there has to be the immediate circle that's going to share it and expose it to the people that they know, and then the people that they know, and then the people that they know. um
Yeah.
but especially at a time like that, it's so important to have real people that are really listening, that are like, dude, you've got to hear this song, like, this album is fire, like, you've got to listen to it every day, play it for every person that you know. So to me, that's really cool.
Sadboy's been doing the whole music thing for a minute.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did you guys come from a musical family? Like, do you have other siblings, or is it just the two of you, and you just kind of got to play off each other? Or was music like a constant in your household, and it was just a natural thing for you guys to both get into the industry?
Well, you know what? I'd say we're a musical family because, well, I'd say so, yeah, musical family. I have cousins in the Spanish on the Spanish side that are blowing up and that are coming up too. So it's crazy because they see my brother and me doing our thing, and then we see them doing their thing, and it's like it's crazy because it's different genres, but we're both kind of elevating in our own ways, and they see it and they kind of like, oh shoot, that's dope, and then we're the same way. We're like embracing both cultures. Yeah, but me, yeah, we have cousins that I have a cousin named Freddie, and he's a part of a group called Enigma Norteña, and that's they're out in Culiacan, and as far as I'm concerned, they're out. Well, he lives out there, so for sure they're all out there. And then me and my brother.
That's
My
awesome.
brother's a dad. My I have a twin brother. A lot of people don't know that, but I have a twin brother, and he's a dancer. So it's kind, you know what I mean. So it's like it's real crazy.
Yeah, like, you're just all artists in your own way, doing your own thing, and making it happen. That's very cool.
Mm.
Good. So, do you get to talk to your brother a lot, Sad Boy Loco?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I talk to him. I talk to him when he calls. Me. I mean, he really only calls our family, like my mom, my sister, and me. And his lawyer, but
Yeah.
that's that's pretty much everything. It's just us three really that he calls.
Yeah. Well, family's always first, so that's
Yeah.
always good. Before he got locked up, his music and his videos were definitely doing numbers. Is he fully aware of all the exposure that he's had post incarceration? Like, does he ever get to hear about, where his name is mentioned, the free Sad Boy shirts on, Jimmy Kimmel Live and stuff? Like, does he get to
Oh,
know how much you guys are still representing him? And, does that give him some hope for how things are going to turn out?
oh yeah, we holding it down out here. Hell yeah. Nah, yeah, hell yeah. He knows about it, all that shit. I be telling him. I be keeping him posted. Um, on like the music shit. I be telling him when his YouTube video goes up. Another thing, I be telling him how his all that doing how his the label kept me informed on his Spotify spins and stuff like that. But everything. The Jimmy Kimmel shit. I told him about that. Me and a good friend of mine. Well, he's grown to become a really good friend of mine. He's a DJ out here, and he spun he spun Sad Boy out here on the radio for the first time. He's the first DJ out here to spin him, and a few weeks after he spun him on air, he became Artist of the Week. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
for
That's
that
awesome.
for that rate. Yeah, for that radio station. So it's just like little things like that can pick up traction, but it just got to be executed right. And I think a lot of people are just like, hey, let's get it out, let's pitch it to or I want this song on the radio. But it's like everything's. I feel I personally feel like everything's timing is really big when it comes to music, and I feel like it played out perfect. You know, my brother's never had a song on the radio, and I mean, other than he featured like IG's, Black and Brown or something like that, but he's never had no radio play, and then my homies put him on the radio. And next couple of weeks, he was featured as artist of the week, and they were spinning a lot of his songs on the radio, songs that that people would have never thought would have gotten airplay. So that was dope.
That's awesome. Did that make him happy to hear that?
Oh man, he never believes me for some reason when I'm like, "Hey, fool, your song was on the radio." Shut the fuck up, you're lying. You're lying, palabra. I'm like, yeah, fool, like, what the fuck? Why would I lie about some shit like that?
Right.
Well, he's just in disbelief, I mean, from his perspective, he's sitting in the tank, and
Right.
he's just patiently waiting on his release, and it's like, or hopefully to be released, and it's like, he's just hearing, he's just seeing the world passing by for the 10 months he's been in custody,
Right.
and the only news he hears is about his case, and it's like to hear, hey, you're on the radio. It's like, what the fuck? That
Right.
So I'm sure it makes his day for sure. But he
Yeah.
never believes me. That guy.
It's good to know that things are still moving along, even though he can't play, a really active role in it. But like
Still,
from my perspective, like that just goes to show what a powerful artist you can actually be.
yeah,
Is even if you have to take a step back because external forces are making that the case, the fact that things can still keep moving even though you're not actively in it just really goes to show you're doing the right things at the right time.
yeah. One thing he like says is like, even when I'm down, I'm still winning. You know.
Hell yeah.
and it's true. You know what I mean? Like he's down and he's winning. You know what I mean? He's getting. Last time I checked, he had like, and this was like over a year, like not over a year ago, over like I'd say like 7 months ago, when those we got I think the label got like something from Spotify from is it from Spotify or Apple, and he had like 800 and something thousand plays on one, or I don't know what it was, but it was like a crazy number, and it was like, I forget what it was over, but you know what I mean, and he couldn't believe it, and it was shortly after his project had been released, and it was doing real well.
That's awesome.
So I'm sure he's expecting like, well, I know for a fact, you know what I mean, God willing, he beats this shit, and fucking, it's gonna be crazy. He's gonna fucking blow up all over again, and it's gonna be even bigger this time.
Absolutely. So in the meantime, obviously we've got to wait to see how things are actually going to unfold in the courtroom. But until we can get a break in that, is there any unreleased material like in your guys' archives that could possibly be released anytime soon? Is there anything that can keep moving even though he is locked up? Is there anything that you can share on that?
We have a lot of unreleased music. There's so much unreleased music that was just about to be, was scheduled for release they were, all right, this is a project. They were putting this as a project, and he had a bunch of shit that was planned to come out, but then shit happens and shit took a pause real quick. But yeah, I'm working on getting a song release. It's called Broken Homes, and it was recorded a few years ago. I think that's a real heartfelt, dope song that people can feel, and people will like, oh shit, that shit's dope as fuck. And it's a song where it got no hook, it got no chorus. It's just him spitting bars, and they're super. It's like that shit you feel that people are gonna like really relate to and feel on it. So it's a really good song. It's not no street song. It's not a party song. It's like a real heartfelt song. So I think in the position he's in right now, I feel like a lot of people will feel where he's coming There's another Chicano rap legend named Stoker, and he passed away.
Yeah.
And before he passed away, we were at his beach house, and he called me and he said me and my brother were triple threat. And because my brother's the artist, I'm the producer, and I can also engineer. You know, he doesn't really have to go outside the box, outside the room to get his music done. Um, I feel like it's me and him have a lot of music together. We also have a lot of. I also collab with other producers and stuff, and we make shit for my brother, or you know what I mean, stuff like, or we just end up making beats and my brother ends up liking them. You know what I mean? Oh, that's the one. I want to fuck with that or something like that. But I don't even know how much songs we have. We have a gang of shit, and they're just all in hard drive.
Right.
You know? So I'm sure eventually, shit will start getting released. There's a lot of dope shit. A lot of dope shit. There's a lot of dope shit produced by me. There's a lot of dope shit produced by Wesley. A lot of shit produced by some of the other homies that maybe never find out about.
I believe it. Well, before we completely end this interview here, um, is there anything that you think or that you know that your brother would want his fans to know, and anything that you want your mutual fans to know?
My brother, I feel he tell the world, don't count him out. Don't count him out just yet. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like a lot of people have been counting him out. You know what I mean? Because of the position he's in. But I mean, he's a great artist with great music, and unfortunately, you know what I mean. Stuff kind of took a pause, but I feel like he'll be back, and he'll be back stronger than ever. I feel like he wants his fans to know, to keep banging his shit, keep his music alive, keep his music, banging in the streets. Run their motherfucking views up, run them, make, make his shit go. Fucking, it's like Pac said, shit, I don't know. I feel like he appreciates all his fans and shit, but I feel like he'd want them to keep on playing his music and keep on making sure he's not forgotten.
Right. Keep them plays up, keep those views up. Just keep it going.
I don't think anybody would want to be forgotten, especially an artist that was right there at right reaching headed towards his peak,
Right. Well, we certainly wish you guys the best. We hope the best is yet to come and that there's a lot of excellency on the horizon here. We keep our thoughts positive every day that something good's gonna break, and it's just a matter of time before you two are back at it making some killer music again.
Yeah, I can't wait. If there's something that I would say to anybody, is don't wait. Don't wait till it's too late, or don't let an opportunity pass you by. Because I feel like I did that, and I feel like that's where I fucked up. Looking back, I feel like there was a lot of times where my brother would be like, "Yo, let's record," or "Hey, finish up that beat," or you know what I mean, stuff like that. And I didn't. I had my personal life going, and you know what I mean? I wouldn't either. I couldn't sit down when he wanted to or stuff like that. But now I kind of feel like, fuck, I should have done that. We would have had so many much more records, or we would, you know what I mean? And it's like now, you know what I mean? We can't do that. So it's like, I wish I could go back to take advantage of those opportunities and those that moment. So I'd say don't ever wait on an opportunity. You know what I mean? Live in the moment and get it done. Don't let because you're tired or you want to go do this or you don't feel like being in the studio today or you don't feel like I don't know. You know what I mean? Don't let an excuse hold you back because at the end of the day you're gonna wish fucking would have took advantage of that moment. I know.
Right.
I know that's my biggest. That haunts me right now. I wish I could have fucking recorded with him when he wanted to. I wish I would have made that beat or finished that beat or sent him that beat or you know what I mean. We would have had so much more shit done. So I'd say don't hold back. Don't
absolutely.
Don't don't make an excuse for yourself. Just get it done.
Right. Because the time's going to pass anyway, so you might as well take
Yeah,
advantage of the day while you got it.
exactly.
Absolutely. Well, Lewis, I cannot thank you enough for the time that you have given us today. Um, our best wishes to you, our best wishes to your brother. We really hope that this is a temporary setback and that you guys are able to get right back to it and put some awesome music out. All those ideas that you've been able to reflect on and wish that you could take advantage of. We hope it's only a matter of a short period of time before you're able to put that stuff to good work. And we look forward to whatever's on the horizon. We always love awesome new music. So we're really looking forward to the day that that gets to come.
Yeah, hell yeah. If there's one last thing my brother would say, it's still 400. And then he showed this.
There we go. Represent.
You feel me? Yeah, but thank you guys too, for sure.